Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
We're up here at the off-grid property again today, and as we're driving up, we can just see the green everywhere. We are amazed with how well this grass is coming in. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick it up, but we got grass everywhere. Clover and some grass just popping up.
Come over here, babe. There's a big spot.
Big spot up here. Oh yeah. This must be the spot where I stopped the seeder and restarted it. So the grass seed was really thick. Look at all that. Yep, that looks good. You can see it all up here and then throughout, but I don't think the camera's picking it up that well. We need to work some more on the other side. I wanted to get over there seeded today, but looking at the weather, we're supposed to get a little bit of rain today. Then it's gonna get hot and dry for a few days. So I don't wanna put new seed down and have it get wet for one day and then dry out. So I'm gonna try to get it all raked out and then get seeded at once, because we're gonna be getting rain in a few days for like 2 or 3 days in a row, a little soaking. So I think that'll be a perfect recipe to start growing the best grass like this area is looking like so far. So fingers crossed.
Can you see it on the camera? Can't see the green on the camera?
You can't see it as well as we can see it.
Very cool.
The rain we're gonna get in a couple of days will be really good for the grass that's growing right here. And then it should be really good to get all that started and growing. So it looks like this. Never ends. They keep popping up. I think we're gonna be picking up stuff like this the rest of our life. We've been using this drag harrow, and it's been working really good to level everything out, and it's been mixing the seed in with the dirt nicely. We spent all day yesterday raking the small area. Well, I say it's a small area, but it's probably 1.5 acres to 2 acres, so it's a good size area. We spent all day yesterday raking this and picking up rocks. I'm gonna say we probably got 6 or more bucket loads of rocks and sticks out. And now we gotta drag it and see what it looks like. But it's amazing how much time it can take to make a pasture just right. And they're not gonna be perfect. Oh, it's gonna be a dusty one today. Look at that. Whew. Yeah. Dusty. It's good, doing a good job just leveling everything out a little bit. We'll adjust this a little bit. There we go. Just takes it off and just smooths it out a little bit better than the rake does. Well, we got this side looking really nice. We have to go around and pick up some more sticks and rocks. Well, let's get down below and we'll get down there dragged, and we'll see if the drag is gonna be enough or if we gotta rake that area out too. I don't know if you guys can see it on the drone footage or not, but man, the ravens are out a lot today. I can't believe how many ravens there are flying around this area right now. Rough. I don't think that this drag is gonna do it. It's pretty hard packed and rough, so that drag's not doing it really good. We have to get the rake on and start raking this all out, and then once we get it raked out, we can go around and hit it with the drag again. So, bummer. I was hoping we could just drag it and it would save us quite a bit of time, but it doesn't look that way. All right, let's get the tractor fired up. Now, I'm not disappointed about having to run the tractor. I'm just disappointed that it's gonna take that much more time to get the pasture looking the way we want it to look. Take us longer to get this all dragged and raked out, but I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna make a huge difference. This is gonna be able to be a nice big hay field if we want it to be. It's gonna be nice. It's just gonna take some time. We need to go into low gear over here. It's getting a little sketch being on an incline. So I don't know how close I'm gonna get to these rocks. It's pretty slanty over here. So we'll do our best. Oh, it's dragging hard. That is some hard-packed soil. Yes. I'm glad we're raking it.
'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same.
Ground is tough, but it's raking out nicely. Once we have this all said and done, it's gonna be nice. I'm glad we're taking the time to rake it the way we're raking it right now. It's pulling hard. I don't think the little Kubota would appreciate this, so I'm glad we got the new big TYM. The other day I said it was a 55 horsepower tractor. It's not. It's about 49 horsepower. So it's got plenty of power to get this job done. try that. Woohoo! That was a big pull. I'm not sure where we broke that off, but it was somewhere a little while ago. There, that's better. I'll have to get some new clips tonight so we can fix that, but hopefully the pins that we're using right now will be just fine to finish up for the day. So hard packed out here, it's not even funny. All this dirt when it was moved over here was wet and packed down. Now that it's starting to dry out, look at that. That's the issue we're running into, and that's why the drag wouldn't touch it. So I think every once in a while that rake is getting in deep and hooking, and that's how we ended up breaking that pin the way we did. Oh, that feels good. Last pass, yes. That took a while, guys. Hours, but so much of a difference. It's gonna be worth it. Let's get out and check it out. All right, so this is where we have to stop today, but the video is not gonna end. We'll see you guys right back here in the morning. Good morning. I want to get the tractor fueled up so we don't run out. We still have about half a tank, but I don't want to let it get completely empty. If you have a good recommendation for a fuel tank and a transfer pump, leave it in the comments down below. With all this diesel equipment up here now, we're going to need something so we can bring up more than 7 or 10 gallons at a time. This will work for now, but it'd be nice to have something a little bit bigger. It's amazing how much the grass has grown overnight. It's about doubled in size, and it's about doubled in greenness, if that's a word. So I had about 7 gallons in here. This fuel tank holds 17 or 18 gallons. And it was half empty, was what the gauge said. So I would have thought we would have taken all that 7 gallons, but we didn't. We took almost all of it, and now we're topped right off. Ready? You hold it, I'll drag it. There was a few spots down on the back side that was packed really hard when I was raking yesterday. So I'm gonna rake them this morning going the opposite direction, so going this way. and Gina's gonna take the mule out and start dragging.
Trust me?
I trust you. That sun's coming out and warming it up pretty quickly. Oh, it's going to be a dusty day today, that's for sure. It's nice having the cab on the mule and the tractor. It keeps us a little bit cleaner. When we've been getting home at night, we're still covered in dirt. When we take a shower, the water is just brown. I couldn't imagine if we didn't have cabs. Supposed to be getting a rain in a couple of days, so the goal is to get this all raked out, get the seed down, and then have the rain come and have it start growing grass like over here. We're super hot these last few days. We got today, and then I think it starts to cool off. We're gonna be in the 70s instead of the 90s, so that should be perfect grass growing weather. It's gonna be nice having us both working today. Get twice as much done in the same amount of time. We have a lot of rocks to pick up still. Follow Gina's dust. Whee! That's another reason to get it seeded sooner than later. The quicker we get it seeded, the more roots will be established and the less soil we gotta worry about losing. We don't want to be losing soil. We want to retain all of this the best we can. And the best way to do that is grass. It's a lot faster going today than it was yesterday. Having this hard packed soil broken up once is making a huge difference. And every time I'm dragging, I'm trying to go a different direction. By doing that, you're cross patting and it'll help make it flatter or smoother, however you want to look at it. It's gonna be nice. It's just taking a little bit of time. That should be good with the York rake. I did remember to bring a new pin for here, but I left it in the truck, so I'll have to grab that. Gina's gonna continue raking with the drag. I'm gonna get the York rake cleaned out. Then we're gonna go around, we're gonna stop picking up rocks, because we got a lot of rocks. Look at all this debris. Must be part of an old skidder cable from back in the day. That would not have been fun to catch that in a mower. I'll stick it up there on the rock for now. that AC feels nice. I figure since we already bought these rocks and we've taken the time to pick them up, let's go bring them up. We're gonna build our little swimming hole. We're gonna want some rocks up there. It'd be nice to make a little water feature in there. I'd like to have a waterfall. I don't know if I'll be able to make one or not, but let's get these rocks up there so we can see what we can do up at that project later. So big it's hard knowing where to start and where to stop. It's all raked, it's all dragged. Now we just gotta go around and pick up the rocks and the sticks. It's looking good. It's amazing what a transformation just raking and dragging can make on an area. That view. That looks so nice. I love the mountain view. Now I know all the soil looks dry, but it's dry on top. Once you start getting down a little ways, it's got moisture down there. Once we get the grass seed down, a little bit of rain, I think it's gonna take right off. And then even if it does dry out, once the roots get established, it's gonna pull itself down into that nice damp soil. You look a little dirty.
It's a tan.
It's a tan?
A dirt tan.
A dirt tan?
It's when you swat the bugs with the gloves on.
So you had a good sized bug bite right here. Tell the horsefly got you.
It's the horseflies that are out. Like the one going around my head right now?
Yep.
Thing in my feet.
While I'm thinking of it, I grab a couple of pins. I'll keep a spare one in the tractor. Spare two in the tractor.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done for a while, and that's to use my crock pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some meatballs, homemade meatballs, put some sauce on them and let them cook. Splash of milk. Give another good mix in. Let's see, about this size of meatball. And just cover the bottom of my crock pot. There is quite a bit here, and I have done this in the past and it freezes well, so you can pull it out, heat them up, and have it with your spaghetti, or have more meatball subs, or have it as leftovers. Got all my meatballs done. Just gonna dump my sauce on top, stick it on low, and it'll be ready for supper. It should be enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on low.
Dear Lord, thank you for the wonderful day. Amen. I can't believe how much we bent the pin and then broke another pin. The TYM tractor has some serious pull. That ground is hard packed in some spots, so I think the teeth are just getting in there, and it's almost stalling the tractor out when you hit so hard. So I'm glad that's all we broke. It's looking good. I'm glad to have this part of the project done and behind us. Now we get to move on to the next phase. So thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. I can't talk, guys. You guys are a huge blessing to us and our homestead. If it wasn't for you and all your support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here at Lumnah Acres. You see what I see? Figaro. You gonna sign off for us? Say see you in the next video. Bye. We just never know where Figaro is going to be. He always seems to show up wherever we are. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us and our homestead. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing here at Lumnah Acres if it wasn't for you. So thanks for coming along. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Share it. It really helps. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres. Bye.